Good morning. It is already just been a crazy morning. This coffee right here is just like extremely necessary. Sorry that my face is all up in your business, and I'm gonna move the camera because it's a little too close for even my comfort. I'm just putting on skincare right now, and Presley has gone to school, which that is its own little story. So Jamie just got home from dropping her off, but it's 2 weeks in at baby school for Presley, and she still cries at drop off every morning, but she's fine when we leave. So, you know, she's still having a hard time.
Okay, so.
Oh, there's Jamie.
Oh.
What happened? I'm just vlogging.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Sorry about that. Jamie just let me know how drop off was. Again, she's still having that like separation anxiety, and I feel bad, but we're like willing to do the work to get her there and just be consistent with it. And like she's the only new girl in class, and there was one other new girl in class that I felt like, oh, that's great, like at least she's not the only new girl, like maybe they'll like have each other. But then her parents ended up pulling her out because she was also having a hard time. But I don't want to pull Presley out just because of that. Like eventually she's gonna go to school and need to be there, and I don't want to like obviously want her to learn and understand that everything's okay, not just pull her out, when she has a hard time. So yeah, I have faith it'll get better. It's just hard right now. And the school's been just so like nice and just supportive, and also tell me that like all the other kids had a hard time too. It's just that I'm not seeing it because they've all been here or are there at the school and they're all settled, so anyway, yeah, it's been a struggle, but I am going to get ready. I am going to do my makeup, but I'm just going to like probably zoom through it. I'll list all the products that I used in the description box, but I'm not going to do a talk through of it or anything. But if there is anything that I use that you guys may be interested in, it will be linked in the description, like I said. But yeah. Oh, I'm going to show you guys a little try on of some fall stuff from Sezane. It's so darn cute, and I have been loving gray, charcoal gray for fall, and I feel like I have a lot of that. So I'll show you how to do like some monochrome looks and stuff, and just go about my day. All right, everyone, so this portion of the video is sponsored by Sezane. So I know you guys have really been loving these little Sezane try-ons. So I'm really excited because this time we're going into fall, and I really love all their fall new arrivals. Look at this sweater. So I love how low of a V-neck. It's kind of plunging, but I also like that because it's a little bit different. And then I got these pants. I'm so into gray and charcoal for this fall, so I had to get these pants. They're so tailored. They fit so nicely. This is what the back looks like. And I have to show you guys up close because if you live in a colder climate, these pants are gonna be perfect for you because they're pretty thick they're like wool. What I'm seeing a lot lately is like a large cuff at the bottom of trousers and jeans, and this one has that large cuff right here. So it's like trendy, but also polished and professional. So I just threw on my white mules. I love a monochrome look. So you could also throw on some boots with these underneath. It's wide enough at the bottom. All right, so next outfit, I know it's super similar, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm so into charcoals and grays. I had to get this outfit. I had to get the sweater and the jeans. So let's talk about the jeans because I know I share Sezane jeans a lot whenever I do these try-ons, and there's a reason for it. It's because they are Naomi approved. I feel like a lot of you guys know I love my denim. I do so many denim try-ons. It's also really hard to trust new denim brands that you've never tried before, but I always get their denim because they are really good. I feel like they're so flattering, and I am like not quite back into the skinnies. I'm not opposed to them, but that's why I got this slim jean. And I also feel like for the fall, you always need something a little more slim so that your boots can sit on the outside of the jean. And even if you want to wear them with like higher boots that hit like your calf or knee high, you'll need something slimmer because it's just a pain in the butt to try to squish your jeans into your boots, and you're gonna get like, you're gonna be able to see if you squish your jeans in your boots, and you don't want that. I also just think with oversized sweaters and stuff, these slimmer jeans look really good because it's balanced, you know? It's like oversized at the top, you need something a little more slimming at the bottom. So look at the side view. These are so cute. They fit perfectly. I'm wearing a 25. They're so comfortable. They're so flattering. I don't feel like self-conscious because I don't feel like they're, you know, skin tight skinny jeans. They're just a slim jean. And they fit me perfectly, like right a little bit below my ankle. So if I wanted to wear it with sneakers, boots, I could. Sorry, went on a rant about the jeans, but they're just so good. Okay, so the sweater. I feel like I'm so picky about sweaters because yes, there are a million different sweaters out there, but I like, you know, one that just looks nice and plush. And this is definitely that. Look how nice this sweater is. It's just everything you want in a sweater. All right, next outfit. I really wanted to wear this cardigan with like a long black dress because I think that it's just so cute to drape over the dress. In case you get cold, just throw on the cardigan. But I also really loved it like this as like a top with jeans. So, and I also wanted to highlight another pair of their jeans that I have been showing you guys on these try-ons. But again, I just wanted to share it again because, again, they're just really good jeans, and I love this color of denim. I know I've been wearing a lot of denim this color as well, and I'm just loving it. So these are not as skinny as some ones I showed you. I think these are called the Brute Sexy because that's what they are. They're like pretty sexy jeans. And this is what the back looks like. They just really are like a really sexy jean. And then this cardigan, I wanted to show you guys close up because you can tell how well made it is, how great quality it is because the texture's there. It's just, I don't know, it's just such a good sweater you need in your closet, and it's one that you'll keep forever. And it's stripes, it's classic. Stripes is not a trendy thing, it's a classic print that never goes out of style. So I think this is a really great investment piece. And again, you could throw it over so many different dresses, or if you're still in the dead of summer, wear a tank top with these jeans, throw this cardigan over your shoulder as well. Just so cute. Okay, lastly, I have this ribbed dress that I am pairing with some white boots. I love like the contrast between like off-whites and browns, and I love this dress because it's so comfortable. You could do so many things with it. It's like a little high neck. It's ribbed, so you could add a belt if you want to cinch your waist a little bit. I also did get this gorgeous shacket from Sezane to kind of pair with it, and also to just pair with other outfits. I wanted to show you guys the detail. It is lined. It is definitely going to keep you warm, but look at these buttons. Look how pretty these buttons are. I don't think I've ever seen these types of buttons on anything, but it's just such a nice detail. And it has double pockets for more detail. So I just thought it was cute for like an effortless, oversized look with the dress. Obviously to keep you more warm. And then obviously you could wear it with other items in your closet. So that is basically it. Be sure to check the description box. Everything will be linked there. So if there's anything that you liked that you wanted to look at and purchase, check the description box. And I will also link the sizes to everything that I got so you guys can have that for reference. Okay, so I also got a bunch of boots, specifically knee-high boots that I wanted to show you guys. So I'm also going to be filming this for TikTok at the same time that I'm filming it for you guys. So don't mind me if my eyes are like looking down a little bit. So here we go. I got some boots, so let's try them on. Okay, so I felt like I needed to refresh my boot closet, but also these are all kind of mid-heel boot. I would love a kitten heel boot, but for me being 5'1", in my personal opinion, it's like pretty worthless. I'd rather go wear a flat shoe than a kitten heel. So these are all mid-size heels, not high heels, and pretty much knee-high on me. So let's start from the outside in. Now I'm not keeping all of these because these are all more like high-end boots. Okay, so first up, these are by the brand Paris, Texas. I already have a pair of knee-high boots from them in a high heel, and I love them so much. They're great quality. I love the heel height for this, and they're like in a croc pattern. So I also need you guys' help in letting me know which ones you think I should keep. Which one you think I should keep. So there's that. All right, next up, these are the exact same boots. These are just in a brown color because brown for fall, pretty self-explanatory. However, I feel like I use white shoes a lot more, or I don't know. But which color do you guys like better? Here for you guys on YouTube. Okay, like this one is actually a high heel, but if there was one thing I knew I needed this fall, it was a snake boot. I actually originally wanted the Kate Davis boot, but that one was a kitten heel, and plus it's literally sold out everywhere in my size. And then I wanted the Kate Marfa boot, but I'm way too short for that boot. Otherwise, it would have been a done deal. So I feel like I felt like I was settling for these boots, but now that I have them on, I actually really do love them. I love the color variation, and I feel like snake boots are so versatile because you can wear so many different color outfits and they'll just go. I think these might have to be a keep. Okay, forgot to mention those snake boots are also by Paris, Texas. So these last ones are from Acne. I love everything about these boots. I love that they're like a marble almost, or like a, I don't know, what are they? Anyway, they're like a black and brown mix, so you could wear, or I feel like it makes it very versatile, being that they're two different colors, you know what I mean? Love the square toe on this. The only thing that I'm just not sure about is it does stick out over here a little bit too much on me, on the side, and it's almost giving like, you know, rain boot vibes. But I don't know, you guys let me know. I know a lot of you guys are big fans of the Acne ones. I feel like I'm at a little disadvantage being 5'1" with these knee-high boots. I do love where they hit, or I wish they were a little bit lower, but you know. And then I don't know if it's just because I'm too short that they stick out, but either way, let me know which ones out of these four I should keep. And I will link everything at the link in my bio. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed that little like try on with the clothes and with the boots. So now it's lunchtime. It's 12:49. So that's like another thing that we're like transitioning with Presley being at school. Sorry, let me get this camera situated. So she ends school at 2:30, and so I pick her up at 2:30, and we kind of just need help. You know what I mean? We're so not used to ending our day at 2:30 because we both work. Jamie and I both work full time from home. And, you know, I talked to a lot of the other parents at school, and they like kept their nanny. And the thing is that our nanny didn't want to do part-time. which is fine. So now we're on the hunt for a nanny, and I think we may have found one. So we're gonna kind of like trial her this Saturday to see how well she gets on with Presley. So I'm hoping that goes really well because I really like what this nanny does and what she's all about. And I spoke to her on the phone and she seemed really great, checked her references. So yeah, that's just kind of been like a struggle in a way, or not a struggle, but it's like Presley going to school is a major transformation, but I didn't realize how much of a transformation it would be on us, the parents. I didn't think we'd need the help. I thought we were gonna put her in their after school enrichment program, but none of the other kids are in that. So I don't want to, you know, Presley to be the only one at that program. And plus she hasn't settled in fully yet. So I definitely don't want to put her in that program regardless. So yeah, we kind of banked on that after school program, to be honest. So now that no one's joining that, we are looking for a nanny. And there's so many bitter, salty people about whenever I talk about nannies or whenever I hear other people talk about nannies. If you are going to say something about that, I'll just block you, because why would you ever be bitter about someone else having help? I just think that you're just bitter and salty if you are going to have something negative and hateful to say about us having and looking for another nanny. Plain and simple, very obvious. So I don't really care. Anyway, I am going to make a bagel. So I got these, what is this? Boom & Berry Bagel by Dave's. I haven't tried this yet. Jamie's been eating it, so maybe he likes it. I usually don't love like a packaged bagel. I like it fresh from like the bagel store, bagel shop. I just feel like it tastes fresher. But I wanted to try these because it does say 11 grams of protein. So I'm hoping it keeps me full, because this is like the only thing I'm gonna eat right now. Then maybe I'll like do a little smoothie later. Lunchtime is always such an ordeal for me. It's just like, I don't want to cook anything. I want something fast, but I also like don't really want a sandwich. Don't want to make a salad or buy a salad. I think they're so overpriced. So we'll try this. Okay, so I just put butter. Oh, they're really good. They're really soft and like chewy, but not too chewy. I like it. So usually, obviously I take a break for lunch and I'll catch up on like YouTube videos. I've been really liking Tammy Hembrow's vlogs. Who else? I don't know. I just like look at what videos entice me. And then, yeah. So I'm gonna go do that.
No, there's Mama.
Look who it is.
You went to baby school?
I didn't play my toy.
Oh.
Smile.
I said, what did you do at baby school?
Yeah.
No, what did you do at baby school?
I do sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Oh.
And what else did you do?
I played one.
You jumped, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you jumped so high.
It's fixed my phone.
Yeah. Presley, look at your diaper. Hey, guess what? Did somebody make you laugh at baby school today?
Yeah.
Who made you laugh? Oh.
His nose.
You kiss his nose?
He got candy.
He got candy. Oh my god, look at that lopsided
Let's go.
diaper. Okay, we need to change your diaper because it's really dirty and we need to wash your hands. Good morning. It is, what is it? It's like, I don't even know the date. I never know the date, but I know it's Thursday.
21st.
It's the 21st of September. Anyway, so we have a kind of a busy day today, but we're like stuck in traffic right now and it's 10 o'clock. LA traffic is bad. I think today's probably got to be one of the worst I've ever seen. This is like another level. People are even getting creative on how to get on the freeway and like breaking all the rules, and we're seeing it right in front of our eyes. Like, I have a doctor's appointment. This is the road to get onto the freeway, and literally like it's just a standstill right now. And we even passed this road to try to surpass the traffic, but it was even like backed up on the highway 4-lane. So we turned around to get on here and people are just like getting creative and it's not moving. I have no idea what's happening. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. People are honking everywhere. I've never really seen it this bad ever.
Yeah, this is probably the worst I've seen it.
Like in all the how many years? I don't know what's going on. This is like, you know, we're used to bad traffic, but it should not take us as long as it's taking us. This is weird. Anyway, I had to call my doctor's office to let them know because usually we'd only need an hour just to get, how many miles anyway? It would only take us
9 miles.
Yeah, that's 9 miles to get to Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 miles. Usually, you know, we plan for 1 hour of driving, which we did, but this is like crazy. And that sounds crazy, right? That we have to plan for an hour of driving for 9 miles. Anyway, so yeah, I don't even know if I'll make it to my doctor's appointment. They might just be like, no. And they said, oh yeah, if you're getting on the 405, there's closures, which I don't know what that means, and I don't know, I wasn't aware of it. And I don't know why we're trying to close the road, major freeway in LA at the top of the morning. So yeah, look, there's a Pacheco Drive.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
So we just had, before this, we had a parent-teacher conference, our first parent-teacher conference of our lives. So Presley's at home with like our old nanny. She was able to come and help us today because she doesn't have school today, obviously, because of the PTC. And, you know,
We finally got into a lane.
we kind of made our own lane. Anyway, we, you know, we're there talking to teachers about her progress and everything. Obviously, you guys know the drill. This is our first time, so it's kind of interesting just to talk about everything. Obviously, she's like the new kid in town, and she's still getting there. She's still like, you know, figuring things out. She's just in the process of learning to trust. I think she's gotten the trust down with the 3 teachers, but, you know, she's just like learning to trust it all. And I think she's getting there. The only thing I think that kind of might make it hard is that we're going to Hawaii in October, like the second week. And that's to see my parents, you know, because you guys know that my parents live so far away. We can never see them. We go see them like once a year. And I know so many people have like the luxury of just like flying 5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours to see their family, even if they're like on different like sides of the US, which if that was the case, we'd see my parents like so many times more than we are. But they live literally like all the way in Saipan, which is by Guam. And it takes like almost a day to fly and a couple $1,000s flight. It's not like it's super cheap. So we're gonna do that because I think it's really important she, you know, sees her grandpa and grandma on my side at least once a year. We try to do it more, but I don't think we're gonna get the luxury to go back this Christmas. So I'm just, you know, that might push her back with her progress at school, but it is what it is. And I do think it's important for her to see her grandparents. But hopefully she surprises us, and I'm confident that she will. So anyway, check back in maybe after the appointment to see if we even made it.
So today I'm going to have a crew come out and install new grass. Our grass was getting worn out and it needed to be replaced. And so my gardening crew is putting in a new fresh set of what they call, what is this grass called? Aaron, what's this grass called again?
Marathon.
Marathon.
Marathon, yes.
Marathon, okay. It's not installed yet, but it will be installed a little bit later, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I want to give you guys an update. This is what it looks like now. It's really nice.
Whoa. This is not cooperating. Hold on. Okay, so we're back home now. I have some like admin emails to respond to, but I just got in a whole set of this Cetaphil Healthy Renew line. It's supposed to be like a retinol alternative, which I'm excited to try. So I'm gonna unbox these just so that I have it ready to try. It's like definitely for people with sensitive skin who can't use a retinol, which I love retinol and like tretinoin, but sometimes my skin too is just like so sensitive, and there's just, it'll just like be all crazy and flaky. So definitely gonna try this out. I have the moisturizer, sunscreen, eye gel, and a serum. So that's that. And then I think I need to get a workout in, so that's why I changed so that I'm ready for that after maybe like I do the emails and stuff. And then, yeah, that's basically it for the day. I feel like a lot of the day was like in traffic, driving, which I did end up making it to my doctor's appointment. So that was good. I just like waited a while. It actually took a little bit longer than it was supposed to just because I was late and then she was late. But it was great that I was able, or that they were able to squeeze me in. I was supposed to go and have lunch with my girlfriends also, but that didn't happen just because it was just like too late. And I wasn't in the mood anymore to like rush to them after being in so much traffic. So Jamie and I just had lunch on our own. He was already like with me for the parent teacher conference. So we just went together to the doctor's appointment because he was also supposed to join in on lunch because my other girlfriend's husband was gonna be at lunch as well. So that's that. Face serum, I just like think it has like little, you know, little balls inside. So I just wanna feel it. So Presley's trying to nap, just like kind of getting back on our old routine for the day, just with our nanny. This feels nice. But yeah, feel like I didn't really touch on, you know, too much about the parent teacher conference. I was kind of just trying to like move on from it. I really love our school, but you know, when your kid is like kind of going through a hard time, it's a little bit hard to like love things, right, at the moment. So it's also just been like hard because like I said, she like isn't she's the newest kid. She's the only new kid in class, and everyone else has been there like a year or started like early this year. And so she's kind of at a disadvantage. And I think I mentioned there was one other new girl, which I felt like, oh, maybe those two can like, you know, kind of hang on to each other since they're both new. But of course they don't understand that concept. But they pulled her out because she was also having a hard time. But Jamie and I, you know, we're willing to do the work and keep on going and be consistent with it. But I think what's also been hard is that some of the other moms that I have spoken to that are in her class have just kind of made it seem like their kid was just having such an easy time for their kid just like going to school. And I'm like, it doesn't make me feel better, obviously. I just wish that I could talk to someone who was just like, yeah, my daughter or my son went through the same thing and it was super hard, but you know, we just got through it by doing this and like it got better, you know? Because the other day I was dropping Presley off, another kid was already crying and the mom was in there with him. And of course, when Presley and I got in there, Presley started crying. And then the mom of the other kid who was crying just like started walking towards me and like looked at me and was like, he never cries. And I was like, it really made me feel like it was my fault or like it was Presley's fault. And I just like felt really bad. And I just like didn't want to feel that way. You know, it doesn't help my situation, blah, blah, blah. So I just don't do drop-offs anymore because I can't handle it if someone's going to say something to me. But what's funny is that when we had the parent-teacher conference today, I kind of like mentioned that to them. I don't think she meant anything by it. You know, I don't think the mom meant anything by it. But I'm already sensitive to a lot of things with this whole process, so that when she said it, I just was sensitive to it, and it just didn't help how I already felt. And, you know, I was kind of explaining to the teachers that like, you know, it's been a hard process and I have already been feeling good and I just don't want like our situation to be a disturbance to the other kids. And they were like, no, not at all. No, like they were just super firm that like, Presley belongs in this class and this is where she's supposed to be. And I was like, yeah, you know, it's just been hard talking. I take Presley to these kids' birthday parties. I've already taken her to 2, even though I barely know these people, just so that she can be exposed to the people in her class more. And, you know, I told them like it's just been hard because I feel like every mom I talk to just tells me that their kid has had such an easy time transitioning. And then I told them that, like, you know, I was actually doing good, and then I came in to drop Pressy off 2 days ago, and then that whole thing with the other mom whose kid was crying happened, and that the mom said, oh, he never cries. And then the teacher was like, that's not true. So, you know, it kind of made me feel better. They were like, you know, a lot of these parents, I think they forget that their kids had gone through that, and their kids had been here at the school for over a year, so I think they just forget. But the other teacher is like, but I've been here with all these kids. I was in the grade below where Pressy is, so I was with these same kids that are in Pressy's grade like last year. And she was like, I remember, because I was with them, I remember that these kids had a hard time and cried, and Pressy's actually the easy one, or like an easy one. And I'm like, well, why didn't these moms share those situations? I mean, I get they might have forgotten, but I don't know. So if you're on here, you know, and your kid like had a similar experience, I'd love to hear the story, because no one talks about this really. No one talks about this. No one really talks about how difficult the transition is going into preschool, going into school for the first time. And I'm just like experiencing it, and I never really heard anything. You know, I wasn't like that. My mom said I was like I was easy, I didn't cry. I don't know. So it's just nice to hear, like, you know, other people's experiences, even though I'm not hearing that. But I know we'll get through it. It's just, I usually do take on other people's feelings towards things. I'm like an empath, I guess. I really feel if other people are hurting, and like if they tell me, like, I'll like take it on and take it in and like really feel it. So I think I'm just really feeling this extra too. But I know we'll get through it. Okay, I just finished my workout, but I got a little package in that I am really excited to like see. It's from the brand Rachel Mint. So I think I've shared with you guys this brand before. Let me fix the camera. It's mostly like diamonds and stuff. So I feel like I needed a new pair of studs, because I do always love going back to the basics, even with jewelry. I always think a good pair of studs is just like necessary. Oh my God, look how cute. She also sent me these little like chubby hoops right here. They have a nice weight to them. You hear that? So they don't feel like plasticky. So that's that. And then I'm pretty sure you guys have seen like all the robberies in LA, and maybe have heard of it. Like people are just going into department stores and like designer stores and just robbing the place. What is this? I think this is a bracelet that I chose. Isn't this so pretty? Like I could even layer it with my love bracelet, and the quality is really nice. They feel real, to be honest. But what I was saying was that, you know, with all the robberies, like I don't even use like my wedding ring anymore, really, just because I'm just afraid of someone snatching it off of my hand, because that's what people are literally doing. So every time you see me on TikTok and I'm like getting ready and putting on like rings or anything that looks like this, it's pretty much from her brand, Rachel Man. I really love how thin this band is. And it actually fits my tiny little fingers. Oh my God, look at this. So I have to show you, she makes a lot of these bands and they have all different like shapes. So today I actually wore this one. So you see it's like pear shaped, but upside down and right side up. I don't even know what the word is. Like, anyway, what's the word? There's a word, I just can't think of it. So I wore this one today, and this one is just oval. This one's just oval. And then I have this one, which is gold. So that would actually match this really nicely. So yeah, let me sit down. I don't know why I'm like hunching over. Oh my God, this is so cute. Look at this. So freaking pretty. Eee, look how gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So you know, you can kind of change it up when it comes to your wedding ring or your wedding band. I wanted to show you, I even have this one. This one is just square. So I feel like I pretty much have her whole collection of bands, but I also have the tennis necklace and the tennis bracelet. So these I've had for a really, really long time. Not really, really long, but like maybe a year or something or less. But I love this. I think like sometimes even when you're using like more edgy outfits, like cargo, baggy jeans, and like a t-shirt, this is nice to like throw on for that glam. I can't get over this ring. It's so dainty, like the band is so thin, and then you have these two rocks. But anyway, so yeah, I just have been wearing all her stuff because it's just been the wild, wild west out here. You know what I mean? Oh, cannot forget the code. Okay, I do have a code she gave me. It's Naomi 15. I'm assuming for 15% off at checkout. Good morning. It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I just have to get on a call here soon, which I'll show you guys. I don't even know where I ended the vlog yesterday. I think it was maybe after lunch or yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I think I was actually, oh no, it was after my workout. So yeah, we didn't do much. It was just like the normal watching shows, which we finally finished Love Island season 9. I can't even believe we are caught up all the way to here, but the way we do it is like we skip through certain episodes. Like we don't watch the baby episode. What else? Sometimes we don't watch the dates just because I feel like it's like a whole bunch of nothing. Like the end, you know, the end dates, like the last date. And then like the final actual last episode is just a bunch of talking and revisiting certain things. So we fast forward through that and just get to like who won. And just other episodes. We don't watch After Sun, obviously. So I can't believe we are going to start watching season 10. Anyway, yeah, I'll get on a call, and then I don't really have too much to do as far as work. I think after the call, I'll just do my hair. This is how my hair just air dries. It's kind of like wavy. I just put it half up, so it looks a little decent, but I'll do my hair. Oh, no, I have a lamination appointment, a brow lamination appointment. So I might need to rush over to do that depending on how long this call goes. Okay, I completely forgot to turn on my camera for the call, but it's over now. I have my brow lamination appointment, so I'm going to go to that. It's just kind of annoying because they're going to obviously wipe it off and like do the lamination, and I did this whole process, but I'm really happy with how my brows turned out today. Some days lately I've just been having a really bad time with my brows, and that's when I know it's time for a lamination. But I wanted to go as long as I could because going there as often as like they say or recommend seems a little bit crazy, but we'll see how it goes. I wanted to show you guys what I'm wearing because I just wanted to feel casual, but also still kind of like effortless and like luxe in a way. I don't know if that makes any sense. These yellow pants always make me so happy, and I feel like before summer really finally ends, it would be nice to wear it. I didn't want to like feel so dressed up, but I wanted to like still look nice and like, you know, cool and effortless. And I think that this brown cape bag that I just got goes really well. I love like this with browns, so just wearing my Hermes Aran. And these are the new Rachel Mint jewels that I got. And then just my watch, and that's it. So I'm back home. I know I look weird. I just got it laminated, and I'm not supposed to wash them for 24 hours. So they're just gonna look like this until tomorrow around noon. I went next door and I got myself like a little poke bowl. It's not like what I expected. I feel like it needs something, so I'm gonna add some like Kewpie mayo. See if that helps, makes a difference. I don't know why I ever expect poke bowls in LA or anywhere other than Hawaii to taste like the one from Hawaii, because they just never do. Okay, this is the finished product of my hair, and right now I'm like growing my hair out, and I'm just like not sure if I should cut it. I'm getting a color first week of October, and since I'm growing my hair out, I'm like, oh, I should just probably, you know, grow it out. But at the same time, it's just like already getting heavy, and I'm not sure. But all of that work just for this hair, it's just really hard for me to style my hair the next day when it has already dried naturally. And so that's why I always need to like re-wet it and then blow dry it. Because right now, curling this length and the way that it's cut is just not cutting it. Like I actually hate it. So right now the only way I like my hair is if it's blow dried. But obviously best to blow dry your hair when it's like right out of the shower or damp. So that's what I'm working with. Pressie's coming home from school soon, so let's go and like see her. Hello! Oh, are you just in a diaper? Hi!
It's this one.
Oh, you have the same hair as Moana. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi?
Hi.
cutie.
I'm playing toys.
Oh, good. You play.
I'm playing with JK.
Okay. She's busy. Okay, so it is Friday night around 6. There's my brows. Obviously, I washed my face, just not my brows. I made that mistake once of accidentally washing them off because you're not supposed to wash them. And that's just not a good idea, but it's also really hard to remember. It's also really hard to work around them, especially when you had a full face of makeup and you need to take it off. So I kind of just did it over the sink. I did this part in the shower, but then this part like over the sink because I could see. I had a mirror, obviously. I just took like a washcloth and went around. Jamie puts Presley to bed, and I am just going to clean up this crazy mess. Okay, so dinner tonight. Usually Friday nights we go on our date night, or we just like order food, but it's usually sugarfish. We have more in those 2 boxes. Then my mom got Jamie
Oh, that's so sweet.
some popcorn for his birthday, and
Yeah.
she customized it with Kansas City Chiefs. We've already dug in and started eating all the popcorn that's in there. It's so good.
What flavors you have?
The caramel.
I
Is
have-
that what it's called? Caramel? Caramel?
Caramel.
Popcorn? Caramel corn?
Or you can say it like how I say it in Kansas, caramel.
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 No, I'll stick to caramel. Ah, you almost made me say it.
Caramel popcorn.
But there's like
Is it, maybe ask the viewers, is it caramel or caramel? I don't know how they would tell you.
So I'm from an island and I say caramel.
I
He's
think-
from the Midwest. He says caramel,
I
which
think
is
most people
it's-
say caramel, but I
it's
just
spelled
say
Cara. It's not like driving down Carmel.
caramel. Caramel pop. I want some caramel popcorn. That's how I say it.
Caramel.
Caramel.
Caramel. But then it's like, I guess, like driving in a car, caramel. But
Yeah.
when there's 2, anyway, I'm not getting into this stupid argument.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think I want to end the vlog here because I feel like we just need to decompress. But we're going to start season 10 of Love Island. I can't even believe we're here. Anyway, thank you for watching this vlog. I appreciate you.
And if your mom and dad are watching, thank
Oh,
you
yes.
so much for the popcorn. That's
Yeah.
very sweet. I'm actually sending you a message right now, and then we'll FaceTime soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.